We are about to have a good fun time looking through this box. It cost me 15 quid, bruv. Oh my god, it's working! Hello, my name is Star. I'm a content creator on TikTok. At the time of filming this, I think I've got about 1 million followers, which is wild. If you are one of them, thank you very much. If you're not, follow me immediately. I need money to buy new teeth. One of the most asked questions I get is, where do you find all these props for your videos? Because I use some literal old school original stuff from like 90s Y2K childhood. This video is a 90s/Y2K toys and props childhood haul. You are about to be transported back in time, I'm telling you that for true. So let's get straight into it. Going first in a staple of childhood Christmas, the Game Boy Color. Oh! The original yellow. I don't know if it was the original, but I'm calling it the original yellow. Look at this bad boy. Oh my god. I had one of these when I was at school. This isn't the same one. I actually asked for this for Christmas from my sister. That's a true story. I literally got it last Christmas. How old school is this? First of all, it's friggin' battery operated. And it actually works, look. Oh, that sound! Nintendo, that little ding. I feel like I'm wearing a Von Dutch cap. Do you remember playing these on the car on the way to like a family holiday? And it doesn't have a light on the background, so like, oh, you can't even see properly. But they didn't have a light on the background, so if it got dark, you had to bring a torch to play it with a torch. Oh my days. So what have I got in here? I've got Tarzan, the game, in here, but I've also got Hercules! Hercules! I've got Hercules, I've got Mario and Yoshi. Oi oi. What's this? The Tweenies. I forgot the Tweenies existed. I have to admit though, the absolute OG of games was Pokemon Yellow, and I had it and it matched my yellow Game Boy. I'm not being funny. My street cred went up when I was at school. Like, it genuinely went up because I had one of these. And then I gave it away. Lost them points. This was the height of tech. Like, when this came out, I couldn't believe I was basically holding a TV. That's how old I am. All 90s babies that are watching this, you understand. Anyone Gen Z, move along. You do not belong here. No, carry on watching. I need to get them teeth. Next in the prop box, this is old school. This is something your nan definitely had in her house if you were born in the 90s, especially the early 90s. Even 80s kids out there watching this, your nan's dome clock. I need to take this off so you can see it properly, but I found this in a charity shop and it was an instant purchase. How much? It cost me 15 quid, bruv. That cost me 15 quid when I bought this. The way your nan used to cherish this dome clock, no one was allowed to touch it. I'm lucky that this is plastic. But if they had the real deal, which your nan probably did, they had a glass one, you were not allowed to go within 70 feet of this clock. It'd be up on her mantelpiece with like a china doll and like mini sherry glasses. Oh, I miss my nan, man. Tell me now, but I reckon I'm gonna be on Antiques Roadshow with this in about 40 years if I don't get hit by a bus. Why would you say that? Should be watching like Kilroy with this on in the background and it'd chime and the things would go round. You'd be mesmerised by it as a kid and you'd want to touch it, but your nan would knock you out if you went anywhere near it. Big up all the nans out there with their beaded curtains. Oh, I need to buy a beaded curtain for a prop. Next. Coming in next, and did you even have a childhood if you didn't have Barbies? The reason I got these ones is, look at their outfits, fam. When were these new? I got them in a charity shop. I was like, I simply must have them. The fact that also the person who had this has cut off this Barbie's hair during hairdressing times is just an exact replica of every Barbie that anyone's ever had. Nobody has gone through life owning a Barbie and not cut off her hair during hairdresser playtime. But I don't know when these Barbies came out, because look at these dresses. This is even before my time. This looks like the toilet roll holder that your nan had on the toilet rolls in her like bright green bathroom. Do you know what I mean? Picture. Are they bloomers? She's got bloomers on underneath. I'm Romeo done with this. What's this one doing with her arms like this? This Barbie's off to prison because she's got her hands in the air, bruv. Why is her hands in the air? Oh my god, stop talking. Next. Coming in next, and I'm feeling joy just looking at these. I bought these. I know I had these, but just getting them out again, I'm like, wow, my childhood is my selection of mobile phones. Oh, yes, that's a Nokia 3310. Let's examine it. Fam, look at this masterpiece fossil. It's an artifact. I remember when these came out, right? And all of your friends ended up having one before you at school. No matter who you were, that was always the way. But the moment you got it, you literally had to take the case off. I remember getting mine. I was in McDonald's for the first time and I refused to get it out of my bag because it still had the original case on. I hadn't had time to go and get one of these changeable cases. Like, I'm sorry, but Nokia was the original innovator. Look at this bad boy. Just, yeah. Do you remember having to text as well? And like, it's got the buttons and you'd have to tap it. For an S, you'd have to tap it 4 times. It weren't like ABC on blimmin' your iPhone. You had to do the word shut up. You'd have to tap like 24 times. And by that time, you could have just shouted it to your sister. Do you remember getting picture messages on the screens as well? And it was about 14 pixels and it'd say like parental advisory and you thought you were bare cool. There's so many things I could say about this phone. Snake. Oh, creating your own ringtones. Credit. Paying £2.50 for a love calculator text. Ah! It all went down on the Nokia 3310. If I could get about still using this phone in this day and age, I absolutely would. It's rock solid in it. It used to last for like 2 weeks on battery. B8 batteries. Thank you for what you've given for us. Nokia 3310 gone but not forgotten. Next, the Motorola Razr. I've got 2 of these. This one was my housemate's, that was her granddad's, and she gave it to me to use as a prop. And then I had to buy the pink one. The pink one was a staple of the was it like 2005? 2006? But it was the fact that you could do this. That was it. If you were a 4 out of 10 cool, you were a 7 out of 10 if you were doing this. Hello? Thing is as well, you probably weren't even calling anyone because you had no credit. But look at this phone, man. They don't make them like this anymore, bruv. Wow. I look at this and I think of like Von Dutch disc belts. That reminds me actually, if you want another video about my 90s Y2K clothing that I've got, damn son, I've got literally 2 full drawers full of 90s clothing. Hit me up in the comments if you want that video. I've got another one here that's just another random Nokia. I don't think it's that old, but I do use it in videos, especially when I'm doing my Ali G videos.
No, B8 to res. Batteries.
But then this is an actual artifact. They should have uncovered this on like that scavenger show on Channel 4. Wait for it. Done! This is so heavy. Oh my God. Look at this phone. For a start, it looks like a landline. The annoying thing is it did have an antenna, but the antenna's come out. This is my iPhone 13. It's probably about double the weight of this. And it's friggin' massive. Oh my God. Thing is as well, it doesn't look like you can text on it. Oh no, wait, you must be able to text it. It's got letters on it as well. I can't believe that this was like a real phone during my lifetime. I just started that with 20. I'm 32 years old. I was born in 1990 and these were knocking about when I was like, I don't know, 9, 10? Yeah. It's mad that it's only been 20 years since then. I suppose 20 years is quite a long time, but for me, because it's my lifetime, it's wild that this was the phone when I was like 10, and then this is my phone now, and I'm 32. Okay, yeah, that's quite a long time. So yeah, this bad boy will be getting used in props soon, but the collection of phones I have, I feel like it might be a bit unnecessary, but I simply had to have all of them. Where did I get them from? This I got from eBay. My housemate. This was my actual sister's granddad's mobile phone. And then this just appeared in my house. I don't know where it came from. So let me know if you had any of these phones, by the way, because I want to know if we had the same childhood. Next, coming in next, and anyone who went to school in the late 90s / early noughties will remember this bad boy. The Pepsi Max pencil case. Oh my God. There was also a Sprite one as well. I think mainly the boys had this one. That was like the classic, boys had one thing, girls had another. You remember those pens as well that had an eraser on and everyone said that it was made out of like pig's wee and that's how it erased it? They'd have one of these in there. This literally is my secondary school. This, a JD Sports bag on the guys and a Jane Norman like blue bag for the girls. That is what my childhood was. Gel pens as well. You'd have your pencil case, but you'd also have gel pens inside it. I don't think I can smell these because I still can't smell very well after my nose, but what we got here? I get sent like this, stuff like this all the time. This one's pineapple flavor, I think. Oh my God. This one's cucumber flavor. Surely this is supposed to be apple. Oh, and you'd write in your notepads with that bubble handwriting where you do the I with this, like the little 0 over the top so it looked like a little bubble. Oh my God, the fond memories just from looking at things like this. Wow, who else had this? Coming in next and the heaviest thing in my prop box. The Argos Catalog. Do you know what? I got this off eBay, right? Because I was doing a video about circling things in the Argos Catalog for Christmas. I'll show that video here. But you would not believe what these sell for. It is wild. I think this cost me like 22 quid or something like that because RIP. The Argos Catalog went out of circulation, I believe, last year or the year before. Moment silence. I'm not even religious. This was the thing of dreams. I don't know about you, but I would spend like hours at the weekend going through and deciding what I was gonna get for my birthday or Christmas, no matter what time of year it was. And the pink pages at the back were my favorite. They were, all the kids stuff was usually right at the back. This page is my childhood. This with like some sticky earrings. Look at that. Is that Barbie? What else is there? Care Bears. Oh my God. Is anyone looking at this and just wishing they were in the past for like a week? What year is this? Oh, it's 2005, so it's a little bit after my time because I was looking at this maybe when I was like 10, 11 mainly. I got like prams. Do you remember like knocking about with a pram with a little baby in, like as a like 10-year-old kid or 9-year-old kid? Was I the only one that did that? I feel like that was quite old. Oh, I should have bought an older one, but the older ones were so expensive. I couldn't find any from like late 90s, which is what I wanted, but I found this on eBay. It was like 20 quid. So when I was in like primary / early secondary school, all the girls used to buy each other like jewelry from the jewelry section on Argos, and you'd get like a dolphin or like a locket or something. And that jewelry section, I think I could probably memorize the whole thing. It was so good. You so desperately wanted something from the Argos Catalog jewelry section. Now, if you got me something from the jewelry section from Argos, I'd be like, what are you doing, bruv? But back then, look at these watches. That is what people were wearing in 2005. The square watch. Oh, Argos Catalog, I actually love you. But we need to move on. Next. Coming next, another height of technology piece of equipment. The Discman. Knocking about town with one of these, like, I think they used to have like a little bit on the back that you could like put into your jeans, and I used to walk around town like I was it. I thought I was so cool. I literally thought everyone wishes they were me because I had 42 tracks of now that's what I call music on my album, listening to like Spice Girls, Steps, Eiffel 65. Oh, I'm blue, dabba-dee-dabba-die. Look at this. Has it got anything in it? How do I even open it? I don't think oh, open. Ooh. Yeah, you'd stick your CD. I wonder if this works actually. I think I've got some batteries. Oh my God, am I gonna check if it works? Oh my God, they're both in. Okay. Right, I need a CD. I do have a selection of CDs. We can add this to the bloomin' video. Blue All Rise. Gareth Gates and Will Young. Hearsay, done. That's what I'm listening to. Another Gareth Gates and an Atomic Kitten. Wow. I do not mess about with these props, bruv. You girls are gonna listen to Hearsay. 2002 coming back at you right now. Oh, after all that, it doesn't work. Are you joking? Oh my God, it's working! Now you lately. Oh my God, I might just have to stay here to listen to this. Look at this, and do you remember when you'd be walking down the road and you'd like jog yourself up by accident and it'd skip? What a tune. I'm gonna be there whatever you do. I'm gonna be there, it's pure and simple. It's time for the next thing. That was a treat. I didn't even know that worked. Should I start walking around with an actual Discman? Could you imagine? Do you think people would stop me in the street? Because if I saw someone walking around with a Discman, surely that would be a statement. And that wouldn't just be because that's what you still have from the past. I can't start knocking about with one of these, can I? Next. Coming in next, and we have the penultimate toy. I only bought this the other day and I haven't even opened it, and I haven't used it in any videos yet either. But Polly Pocket. Tell me you are not transported back in time. Tell me you are not in 1999 right now just seeing this. This is one of the old school vintage ones as well. I got it off eBay. I haven't even opened it yet, so we'll open it together. Okay. I wonder if it's got the little toy inside. I hope it does. I could actually cry. It's beautiful. Is it a bakery or something? Oh, it's a restaurant and this is the chef. Look at them. Oh! If anyone hasn't seen one before, so basically you get the little person, and obviously this is their house. You have it upright, but I'll show you like this for now. So there's little holes around the Polly Pocket that you can place the little person into. So I'll do that now. This one's a little restaurant and I've put him in here in this little hole. Oh my God. I actually feel love. Like, it was such a simpler time that this would give you so much joy. It's literally got one little thing in it, one little man, and then this. This would keep me happy for like weeks, months. Just beautiful. Look at it. It's mad that this would keep you so entertained for hours, and now kids are like playing like full on PlayStation 5 and getting so many more options. We were so simple. Oh my God. I want this as the color scheme of my whole house when I buy one. Oh, there's another one. I missed the other one as well. Okay, so I didn't see in this little bit of baby like bubble wrap that it came in that there's the chef, but there's also, she looks like a nurse, but it's actually a little waitress. I'm very happy to have this. And finally, I didn't have one of these, but it was probably the most wanted toy of the 90s/early 2000s. I can't think of anyone that didn't want one, or at least wanted one. It is Furby. I've not used this in any videos yet. I need to, but was this not the scariest toy of all time? Like, I don't know if there's batteries in this one. I will check, but look at its eyes. If 90s toys could be summed up in one toy, it would be this toy. Maybe Y2K, I can't remember when they came out. But did you hear the stories about when these used to just turn on in the middle of the night and start talking? This was the Alexa of like the late 90s, except scarier, because you're not normal. I feel like it's gonna attack me in the night. Having one of these in real life in my house, I should be happy because I never got to have one, but I'm scared as shit. Look at it. Look at its eyes. Murderous eyes, bruv. One of them is like less open than the other one as well. It looks like it's on drugs. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've enjoyed making it. Please share it with your friends. Please give it a thumbs up. And if you don't already, please follow me on TikTok. Links in the description. I've also got a course coming out on how to make a lot of money on TikTok. Won't go into it here, but there's more information about it pinned to the top of my profile on TikTok. And the video is called How Much Money I Made in My Best Month as a Full-Time TikToker. And I actually tell you the answer, by the way, it's not clickbait. So thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and peace.